My name is Alpha Daniel Shichet from the Public Speaking category. The topic for today is, with God, all things are possible. I tell you, with God, all things are possible because He's more than you could ever need. He's more than the eyes could see. Listen, I don't deserve His love, but He's always been there for me. You see, Jesus made me when I was at my lowest. And if you don't know Jesus, know this. He's the greatest example of generosity this world of greed has ever seen. And when Jesus hit the scene, He changed the scenery and made diversity with serenity. If you're looking for peace, He offers a plenty. Jesus' words and Jesus will forever be king. And when the angels sing, they sing of the grace that was displayed for sinners like me. I can't explain Him and I can't describe Him. If I could, He wouldn't be Jesus, because you can explain eternity and you cannot comprehend the galaxies, but it was the loving hands of Jesus who spun them into existence and created man, knowing He would go to the cross to pay our sentence. There was a certificate of judgment with a period after the sentence, and we were sentenced to death long before Christ said it is finished. He's a father to the orphans, a shelter for the homeless, a hiding place for the abused, and an anchor for a storm. Listen, Jesus stormed the gates of hell and came out on top, and the power of His gospel cannot be stopped. Even when the world tries, of course they tries a lot. Listen, He traded places with Barabbas and became the catalyst of mission across the world, covering every portion of the atlas. If you are in need of a rest today, I know of a mattress. If you don't know Jesus, your future is tragic, but He gladly embraced tragedy so we could live in His presence of majesty. His presence is present, and it is His presence that presents preciousness to a world of patient. Listen, He's far from pretentious, but still love those who are. He's the light of the world that hung on the stars. He brings the dead to life, but He delivers life to the dead. He took a crown of thorns on His head so we get crowned at His feet, and I can wait until the day I get to kiss His feet that were nailed to the cross for me and for you and for every other person around the world. Listen, He loves the world, and I love His word because His word became flesh, and in His flesh He demonstrated the word to the world. He's an example to every boy and every girl. He's a lover of black people. He's a lover of white people. He's a lover of the unchurched and the assembly under His steeple. Listen, He doesn't seize the believer's failure, but it still takes time to celebrate their faithfulness. It's the power of His Spirit that enables us and gave us boldness when the world labels us. And if you want to lay with me today, call me Jesus freak. Because if that freaks you are good, it is better to be good with God than to fight being misunderstood by a world that can never understand. So today, with God, all things are possible.